Okay, so welcome to the class. And you are my only student because it's a new class, basically. They just started it for me. But that's good news because you will be able to learn more from me directly as well. Okay, so it's a good thing. Um, so Lovell, I have started a Class Dojo account for you over here as well. You are currently an egg. All right, a dinosaur egg. So let's hatch you and let's see what's happening, whether you turn into what kind of class dojo monster. Let's have a look. So Lovell, you're currently this light blue monster with some light blue spots. Yeah. And what this class dojo is for is basically when you answer questions correctly, or when you show me that you understand something really well, or when you demonstrate good behavior, you get points on your account. Okay, so since you're the only student in my class, I think you'll be getting quite a lot of points. Okay, I can show you some of my other classes where I have too many students, and I'm pretty sure that it's quite hard to get points for these classes. So for these classes, right, just too many students. Okay, but for your class, you are a very lucky girl. You are my only student for now. Okay, so that's the good news. So some basic rules before we begin. During the lesson, always leave your camera turned on so I know where you are, and then you don't suddenly disappear without telling me. Okay, if you need to go to the toilet, just ask. That's fine. All right. And the important thing is, since you're here for English tuition, if you need to ask any questions or if you have any questions at all, you must remember to ask me. Okay. And you must have the courage and you must have the heart to ask me questions. It's only when you ask me questions that you learn. Some kids, they don't like to ask questions. They just like to keep very quiet. And then they want to fade into the background. And they're afraid that the teacher will call them, so they never put up their hands. But here in this class, it's just you and me. So I'll only be talking to you. All right. So do let me know if you have any questions or if you just wonder about anything, right? Be sure to ask. Okay. So I see that you have your Chinese name on your Zoom. Is that your name? Is it Wang Xing'er? Okay. So how would you like me to call you? Would you like me to call you Lovell or Xing'er?
Well,
You pick.
English name.
Lovell? Okay, cool. So, Lovell, we are here at the PowerPoint slide, but it says primary 3, right? Don't worry, you are in the correct class. Okay? This year, you are in primary 2. Next year, you will be in primary 3. All right, so this is the correct slide. It's for next year's program. So today we are going to learn how to write a journal. Okay, have you heard about a journal before? Can you tell me what a journal is?
Like writing a story but based on experience.
Writing a story about a personal experience. That's right. Okay, and a journal. Okay, so if you say like writing a story about your personal experience, that sounds like a type of journal. That sounds like a diary, right? A diary entry. You write about what happened to you every day. So a journal is a little bit different. In a journal, you don't just write about things that you do every day. You also write about things you learn. You also can draw stuff inside to remind you. You can also come up with some weird ideas. You just do whatever you want and you have fun with a journal. Okay. But a journal is very much like a diary as well, where you write down your experiences for the day too. So, have you learned how to write a journal before?
Not really.
Not really. Okay. So today we are going to have a look at that because it's always something fun to do. Okay, you are not going to be tested in your exams on journal writing. Okay, but what a journal does is it improves your writing skills every day, so that when you are attending your exams, you actually have better writing skills, especially for sentence construction, right? When you make your sentences, and it trains you in your spelling and your grammar as well, because you're supposed to do it frequently. Maybe not every day, but maybe, you know, twice or 3 times a week. And that's the whole beauty of keeping a journal. Okay, so today we're going to talk about that. Unless there's something else that you want to learn, you can ask me now, because it's just you and me. Then we can do something else. What do you think? Do you want to do writing a journal, or do you want to learn something else?
I don't know.
You pick.
Writing a journal.
Writing a journal? Okay, let's go through that then. So you already knew what a journal was, okay? You said a journal is a book where we write down things that happen to us. I said a journal is not just about things that happen to us. It's about, so we can include notes and drawings in our journal too, if we want to. Okay, so it can even be about a book we read. It can be about a movie we watched. It can be a place we went to. All of those things can be within a journal. You can even cut out stuff from a magazine or cut out stuff from a poster and stick it in your journal as well. All right, so there's no limit to it basically. Okay, so we kind of know what a journal is, right? Based on this information here. Now, let's watch a video, all right, about journal writing. So let's click on it. All right, and I'm going to move you back here. But before we go have a look at the YouTube video, I would like to say good job on contributing some ideas, Lovell. You get some points, okay? However, let me just import the point system from another class, because this one doesn't have the point system that's very developed yet. I'll just import it from this one here. There we go. Okay. So yeah, good explanation. Good. All right, now let's watch this video on writing a journal. What does it all mean? Okay, so this journal that they are talking about over here, right? My Little Big Day, it's not any different from any other journal. It's just encouraging you to do journal writing. And journal writing is an excellent activity for you to express your emotions, okay? Let me tell you a story. Have you heard of World War II before?
Kinda.
A little bit? Okay. So during World War II, there were a lot of countries fighting each other, right? And so in the countries near Germany, all right, in the European area, Germany had actually conquered 2 countries that were near them. And within those countries, right, a lot of the people were escaping. They had to escape because the Germans during that time were looking for these people and they wanted to kill them. So in the United Kingdoms, right? In United States, okay, there was a program called Kindertransport. So they only helped young children, right? Young children trying to escape from the countries. So what happened was a lot of these families, right? Their parents loved them a lot, right? Their parents really, really loved them. But the parents decided to let them go, okay? Because the parents really loved them, didn't want them to die so early. Their parents wanted them to live a good life. So their parents, right, let them go on the boat, and then they were brought all the way to the United States to live over there. Okay, so I have read about this one child. Before she left, her parents said a lot of loving words to her, right? So there's one, she said her mom told her, whenever you look at the stars, right, then think about us, because when the stars are blinking, we are talking to you. So it taught her to look at the stars and talk to the stars. And if you see a shooting star, that is us thinking about you, right? So that helped her to feel better, because she knew that when she looked at the stars, her parents were talking to her. Yeah. And then her dad, you know what her dad gave her? Her dad gave her a gift that even when she was 80 plus years old, she still had the book with her. And she said it was the most useful gift ever. Do you know what her dad gave her?
Journal.
Yes, so that gave her a journal. Very smart. Okay, so the dad gave her a journal, and the dad said every day when you are feeling different things, when you are feeling lonely, when you're feeling sad, when you're feeling happy, write in your journal, right? Write down how you feel and everything. Okay, and then one day, all right, you will send it back to us, and then we will read it so that we will know all about your life. All right, so that is the story. But unfortunately, right, her parents didn't make it. They both died, right, when the Germans came and captured them. Okay, but she still kept the journal, right, because it allowed her to share her thoughts every day. It made her English better, and it made her it gave her the room to express her emotions through writing. All right, and that's why today we are looking at journal writing. It's a very useful skill. So based on the video and based on my story, can you give me 4 reasons why people write journals?
To express their feelings.
Okay, very good. It allows people to express their feelings. Okay, that's good. One more?
Remember good memories.
So it helps. Oops, I wrote that L too long. Let me erase that. Okay. It helps students remember good memories. Is it just the good memories? Or do they remember the bad one as well?
Yes.
Sometimes it's good to remember the bad memories too. We don't always need to remember the good memories only, right? We remember the bad memories so that we are more careful in the future. Very good. Anything else?
Help them improve their English.
It does. So writing a journal improves English. Okay. And one last one. Can you think of one last one?